Hello friend, this is Ryan Hicks of the ResellerMindset.com, and today for this Reseller Friday I want to talk to you about some changes that are going on and how you can be the biggest success possible in your reselling business. The first thing I want to talk about is today, starting today on Poshmark, and you may think this doesn't apply to you because maybe you don't sell on Poshmark, but when things start changing you need to take note because oftentimes the other platforms will start taking cues from other platforms. Okay, Poshmark's doing this, let's do this over here. Poshmark has, for the longest time, had basically a flat rate, and it was $8.27, and it was nice if you sold on Poshmark because you could use any priority mail packing material, flat rate mailers, flat rate boxes, it didn't matter. Anything priority mail, any kind of box or packing material you could use with their label as a flat rate, as long as the item's up to 5 pounds. If it went up to 10 pounds, then you had to pay a little extra fee, but that's how it worked, and it was very nice. And they're now updating to lower their shipping cost to a flat rate of $6.49. But the difference is it's not going to be priority mail anymore. It is going to be Ground Advantage. And now some people are all over the place, really, not just some people, it's a lot of people complaining, well, I just ordered a bunch of priority mail boxes. Listen, if you got a bunch of priority mail boxes you can't use anymore because you're using them for Poshmark, take them to the post office. They can use them. Don't do like I've seen in some thrift stores where they had the priority mailboxes for sale in the thrift store, which is insane since it's free from the post office. But you may wonder, well, that's great if the customer is paying a lower rate, but if I got to now pay for packaging material, that could add up and lose me money. You don't have to worry about that. They did think of that because you can also get USPS Ground Advantage packing materials now. These have never been available before. This is something new, but you can get them for free. And there's a number of sizes. I think there's 2 sizes of boxes and some poly bags, and there's a Tyvek mailer. At least that's what they told me when I talked to them on the phone. I don't know for sure because I haven't received them yet, so I don't know exactly what is going to be coming my way. But I ordered the stuff I needed, and we will see. And I'll let you know how good the materials are. Now, I don't know if you can use these Ground Advantage boxes and stuff on an eBay sale, for example, or a Depop sale, because they specifically ask you when you call the post office to get the Ground Advantage supplies, they want your name, they want your Poshmark closet name, and then of course your mailing address and email address and phone number, all that stuff. And I should be clear about the boxes. Here are the boxes that they're going to have. Ground Advantage box 1 is 12.25 by 12 inches by 8.5 inches. Ground Advantage box 2 is 14 7/8 by 7 3/8 by 5 1/4 inches. Ground Advantage padded poly envelope is 12.5 inches by 9.5 inches. Ground Advantage poly envelope 3 is 14 by 17. Ground Advantage paper cushion mailer 2 is 14.5 by 20. Now, I don't know why there's a cushion mailer 2. Where's the 1? And why there's a poly envelope 3? Where's 1 and 2? And like I said, when I talked to the person on the phone, the representative for the USPS handling this, maybe, I don't even know if they work for USPS. It might be they work for Victory Packaging, since that's where the email address goes to if you want to send them an email. But either way, they told me one of those mailers was a Tyvek mailer. I won't know until I get it, but we shall see. And I will put a link in the description where you can call their phone number or you can email them, and I'll also give you a link to the actual information on Poshmark so you can get the information you need. But I want to emphasize, because people were up in arms talking about, oh, I won't be able to do business on there anymore because I got all these priority mailboxes, and they were just in a panic. They weren't even reading the fact that they say, we're going to give you Ground Advantage shipping supplies. But this betrays a thing that many resellers have a problem with, which is many of them are not running their business like a business. To get in a panic over something like this is just absurd. To not even read the announcement, to know what's going on before you start making wild assumptions that, oh, I can't use my priority mailboxes anymore. I just don't know what I'm going to do. And you can still use the priority mailboxes if you want to, but they will charge you $5 more as a fee per priority mail package you use, since starting today, September 12th, there will be no more priority mail available on Poshmark, unless there's some sort of upgrade or something like that, maybe. But I think this is a good thing because a lower shipping cost is going to be advantageous for buyers to maybe buy more items. Maybe they want to buy your $12 item, but they don't want to pay $8.27 for shipping. Well, now paying $6.49 for shipping, almost $2 less, might make the difference. Now, I know for a lot of us, that wouldn't matter, it wouldn't make a big deal, but for somebody buying a lower ticket item especially, that $2 or close to $2 savings could be the difference maker between them buying it or not buying it. But I want you to make sure as a reseller, you are always nimble. You're able to pivot. Changes come up, they don't bother you. They don't faze you. You find a way. You push through. You're resilient. You're victorious even. Now, I understand all over social media, resellers are whining and complaining. We didn't have enough notice. Oh, what am I going to do with my priority mailboxes? Whine, whine, whine. Complain, complain, complain. But this is a good thing. Anytime a cost to your customer can go down and not be being passed on to you as a seller is a good thing, and it will lead to more sales. And the beauty of it is that some sites like maybe Mercari and Depop and Etsy and other places might decide to start lowering their rates a little bit too. Maybe even eBay will step in and lower their rates a little bit. eBay's rates are pretty decent already, but it wouldn't hurt to have a lower rate. So these things can push the other platforms to kind of make some changes themselves and adapt themselves. That's what you do as a business, and that's what you need to be doing as a reseller. These things shouldn't bother you. Changes shouldn't bother you. Let's say it was different. Let's say it was the opposite. It was going up another $2. You just adapt. You just make do with what is presented to you, and you create the best reality you want. If you let these things bog you down and make you feel beaten up, make you feel like you're losing, or it's hard, or it's a hard time over here and a bad time over there. No, my friend. You live in one of the best times in human history to make money. It is so easy to make money. You can literally go into your bedroom, go into your closet and pull out an old shirt that you don't use anymore, haven't worn in years, put it for free on a website like Poshmark or eBay, sell it, make some money, and only pay fees after you sell it, and profit. And there's inventory everywhere. I was talking with somebody, and they were like, well, you know, it's hard to get inventory. Like, really? There's inventory all over the place. It's everywhere. I get people flooding me with more inventory ideas. Oh, I have this. Would you be interested in this? I have this whole eBay business we want to buy. Literally talking to somebody right now about buying their eBay business because there is plenty of inventory out there for pennies on the dollar. But you have to be out there looking and being very mature in your business, and you're treating this like a real business, not some hobby. You're not getting flustered because there's a change over here. Oh no, they're going to be doing Ground Advantage on Poshmark instead of priority mail. What am I going to do? You just roll with the punches, so to speak, and you keep moving forward in victory. You keep moving forward in greater success. And as minimal as this change is, it's good, but it's not like a big deal. There will be plenty of people dropping out. I've seen them all over the place talking about, I'm quitting Poshmark. This is not right. What's not right? Giving your customer a lower cost for shipping? I don't even know what they're thinking, but there will be plenty of people that leave. They'll go to eBay, then they'll complain about something about eBay and leave there too. It happens all the time. You just have to be single-minded, focused on your business, doing things in the right way. And my friend, nothing can hold you back. No change in some platform, no different shipping method. Nothing's going to hold you back. You are unlimited, my friend. The only limit is the limit you accept for yourself. You don't have to accept any limit, my friend. Just believe, move forward in faith, believe in God, knowing that you're blessed and highly favored, and just go be the successful reseller you deserve to be. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.